So there's something called the stress or fear response. In the short term, it's very adaptive because stress is supposed to motivate you to change your behavior. It's supposed to help you use your frontal lobe to change something so that you can make a change. But what if you're a child and you have no capacity to make a change, but you're still continually stressed? So long term, you're stressed, and the brain produces corticotropins, which are supposed to mobilize us for energy, but instead they sit in our bodies and they turn into toxins. And what this does is it kills brain cells. It also hurts the heart, hurts the liver, hurts the muscles, hurts the bones, etc. That's why people living in long-term adverse circumstances are generally not as healthy. This is some of the things that stress can do to your brain. It affects every single part of your body. Your joints and muscles, your skin, definitely the heart, pancreas, the intestines, the reproductive system, and the immune system. You know, during exam times at a university campus, everybody starts getting sick because they're stressed. That's when the colds come. That's when, right now, we have a big outbreak of dengue. Yes, of course, there's a dengue mosquito on the island, but it's also because people's immune systems are suppressed because it's time for midterms. So, too many stress hormones in the brain cells die, it inhibits growth. Stress also causes us to have a poor anti-inflammatory response, muscle tissue damage, and then there are emotional effects, of course, of stress: fear, anger, sadness, and hopelessness. And that's what we really don't want for children, because it affects their brains. So the greatest stressors for the brain are neglect, shame, and violence. And a lot of kids live with a lot of that. So I'm going to move rather quickly through these slides because I want to make sure we get to the 4 brain smart principles. But one of them is right down here, and that is brain functions best when the child feels safe and connected. That's when the brain works. That's when we get to be brilliant, is when we feel safe and connected. Here is a PET scan, of a 3-year-old's brain, deeply stressed Romanian orphan, basically neglected in a crib, changed, kept clean, kept fed, but never handled, never got that touch, never got that eye contact, never got play, never got a sense of presence from a caregiver. And the red is actually activity in the brain. So here's a normal 3-year-old, here's a 3-year-old who's been neglected. Here's another 3-year-old who's been neglected, and this one actually died, but you can see that the brain is actually smaller. So healthy neurodevelopment, to conclude here, depends on healthy care of a mother who feels safe, optimal caregiving in the first year of life, predictable, harmonious, responsive environments, adequate nutrition, modeling by responsive adults, especially during adolescence, but all the time. Adolescence is really important. Good enough fit between this brain and those of its caregivers, and of course there is genetic endowment. We do know that some traits of success are heritable, but we have to put the pieces in place in order to do that. So the triune brain says, am I safe? If the answer is yes, it says, am I loved? If the answer is yes, then it says, what can I love? So that's the kind of the take-home message that I really want to send. So let's talk a little bit about behavior. All behavior has a goal, and the goal is to either get safe, or to get connected, or to solve a problem. So imagine what it would be like if we rethought misbehavior to say misbehavior is really based on lack of safety, lack of connection, or lack of ability to problem solve. So if we saw it as a skill deficit instead, it'd be a lot easier for us to stay compassionate when our kids are being really obnoxious. So learning requires a challenge, and it requires feedback. There's a challenge. So all misbehavior is a sign that here's an opportunity for an adult to teach a child some skills. Make sense? I'm going to regroup here for a minute because you've all been sitting here now for an hour. So we're going to start with the brain start principles. Before we do that, I want you to check your energy. Check your energy level right now. Okay? Give it a number from 1 to 10. So 1 means I've been sitting here an hour, I'm kind of tired. I wish I could get up and stretch. All right, so give it a number from 1 to 10. Second, check your focus. Typically, we can't focus from 1 to an hour, and even an hour is a long time. So give it a number from 1 to 10. And then check your state. Your state could be your mood, either feeling really disgusted and disgruntled and wanting to go home, you've had enough, versus 10 might be I'm grateful, I'm glad to be here. Okay, so give yourself those 3 numbers, okay, for energy, focus, and state. And then we're going to have a little music, okay? So I'm going to ask you all to stand up, put this music on. This is called Brain Smart Start. Follow the directions.
Now put your left hand in the air. Now clap your hands 2 times. Come on, clap your hands 2 times. Put your hands on your hips. So put your hands on your hips. Now stomp your feet 3 times. Come on, stomp your feet 3 times. Reach down, touch your toes. Now put your hands on your hips. Reach up into the sky. Stretch it out now. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it out now. Reach down, touch your toes. Now put your hands on your hips. Now reach up to the sky. Stretch it out now. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it out now. Jump, 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 jump. Now shake it out now. Now shake it out now. Shake, 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 shake. Stop. Okay, it's gonna get trickier. Listen carefully, see if you can keep up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Put your hands up, now put them down. Put your hands up, now put them down. Put your hands up, now put them down. Put your hands up, now turn around. Stop. Reach to your left, now to your right. Reach to the left, reach to the right. Reach to the left, reach to the right. Reach to the left, reach to the right. Put your hands down, touch your toes. Now stand up real slow, cause we about to slow it down. Shake, slow it down. Shake, slow it down. Shake, slow it down. Shake.
Now, the reason I do this so have a seat. Check your numbers. Energy level. How's your energy level now? How many people's energy level went up? Okay. Anybody's go down? Okay. How about your focus? Did your focus go up? Okay. And how about your state, your mood? Yes? Goes up, doesn't it? It improves a little bit. Okay.